G'day and welcome to this week's video. This week is a little bit different. Obviously sharing my screen. So we're going to hit the projector. I'm a huge fan of completing projections for clients, and on TikTok, where I've got my new channels, been running for 2 or 3 months, which has been a good bit of fun. So please feel free to go and check out Rob Gowdy on TikTok if you are there. But one of the questions I had was, after I've done a number of these projections for people, which people find quite interesting, is what if there was no age pension, and how much do you need to be financially secure? So what I've done here is I've assumed someone, so I'm going to model this out like I've done in previous videos, particularly on TikTok, where you've got the age now is 65, retiring now, and going all the way through to age 93. So someone in the relationship will make it through to their 90s, and the research shows that about 62%, two-thirds of couples, someone will make it through into their 90s. You can see here that I've blanked out that there is no age pension at all. I've got $1.5 million as the capital now, and I'm using the standard, the Australian standard, which is $72,000 per year for a couple that are retiring in the first part of their retirement. So they're young, they're active, they're out doing stuff and enjoying life as they should be. So 72 grand per month is the figure. That will be indexed at inflation, so CPI, which based on our calculator here is 2.9%, and that will, so the 72 grand will be indexed at 2.9% for inflation, less 5%. And we're utilizing a 85% confidence level in these projections. So we're an 85% chance that it's going to land around these marks. We're using a balanced portfolio, so model portfolio 3, which is around 60% growth, 40% conservative. Balanced portfolios differ between managers all the time. I've seen balanced portfolios that are close to 90% in growth, so you need to look through and see what's there. So based on this model, that asset allocation, we've now assumed that the base case return will be 5.3% for the next decade. The pessimistic, what if it went terrible for the next 10 years, is only 2.3%. And then there's the optimistic, which is 6.8%, but we're largely ignoring that one. So these are pretty conservative figures. So where does it land? Well, when we go through to age 93, we can see that the base case means that we've still got $187,000 left. Under the pessimistic one, where we're getting that lower performance for the first decade, and then it reverts back to 5% thereafter, we're running out at age 88. So the minimum we needs to be a little bit more than $1.5 million. So let's increase that to 1.8. We've got to get the zeros correct there, and let's watch what happens here. And obviously what we're chasing here is this red line here that I'm hovering over goes past life expectancy at 93. So we can see here that getting ourselves up to 1.8, 72 grand per year, indexed to inflation, less 0.5%, that gets us there. So that would be a good result. And more than likely, we're going to land in between these two numbers. So that's the calculations based on receiving no age pension whatsoever. And so around 1.8 is the mark where, people can retire completely self-sufficient. Not that, we provide a lot of strategy where we are making sure that we maximize the amount of Centrelink that people get, which is, I suppose, a term that I used in the past has been that we'll spend the government's money first and then yours second, and that helps money last. And that's one of the big ticket items when I talk to clients, is about making sure that money can last, and the relief that I see in people when they know that they have enough is fantastic to watch. And we use calculators like this one all the time. So make sure that when you're dealing with your financial advisor, you see these projections, you look at the variations, all the the good, bad and the ugly, and then you can definitely plan around that to say, well, another option is if you only do have 1.5 million, which is an amazing amount of money, but it just falls short here for the pessimistic outlook. What can change? Well, we can spend, what is it? We shave off $4,000 per year. That gets a little bit closer. Does $65,000 per year. And again, we're getting closer to, that life expectancy. So project, play with the numbers. The numbers need to guide us. And these aren't projections we do once at the start in retirement. These are projections we do on an ongoing basis. So thank you for your listening. If you've got a variation to this that you'd like me to model, please let me know. I'm happy to sit down and do these calculations. I do them daily with my clients. They are so valuable. Thanks for listening. Cheers.